Hello everyone, and I'm glad you could join me here today. Today I'm going to be doing another collection video because I haven't done one in a while. First off, we have this iPod 5th generation. I'm not quite sure what happened to it, but it's a little bit more damaged. I'm not sure if you can see it that well. Well, you can kind of see it now. It's custom booted with Rockbox, as you can see here. I did a separate video on that. If you want to check that out, I definitely recommend it. Let's wait for it to boot up here. There it is. The battery is very low. I do need to charge it. Oh, it says 0%. That's not ideal. Wait, I think it's under files, right? iPod control, music, iPod music. That's right, it's all the way down here. Okay. Well, we have a bunch of songs over here. We have, oh my god, yes, I very much totally legit get music on here. Yep. I bet if I were to click on one of these songs, it will die. Oh, it went up to 1%. Okay, well let's go ahead and do King for a Day. Okay, so it's actually playing. How long until the battery dies? How cool is that it has the actual icon there in the bottom. Alright, enough messing with this iPod. It's definitely gonna die, even if I just like set it down like right there and move on to the next thing. We're just gonna, you just go to sleep. Now the screen is basically non-existent because it's a backlight model. This is an iPod Nano 3rd generation. This is my main music player. It does fully function. It is the product red 8GB version, though I don't really know if on the camera it looks more pink or red. Maybe in some lights it looks red, maybe some lights it looks pink. Go ahead and unlock it here. There we go, it's turning on. I do believe that the battery is dying though, so maybe it's not, maybe it's fully charged. I haven't used it in a little bit, probably since Thanksgiving. The battery is dying on it. Yes, there's a lot of random music on here. We got Wizards of Waverly Place music on here. There we go, and now it's dead. Next up we have this iPhone 3G. This is a 16GB model. This is running iOS 3.1.3, I believe. This was given to me by one of my good friends. I sometimes use this for like really old jailbreaking, but the jailbreaking scene has kind of been dying off recently. Cydia has not been really that usable on these older devices, so I kind of just have it sitting in here. Here is an iPhone 3GS. I know they both look identical. You're gonna see that a lot in this video. This one is 32GB and this is running iOS 6.1.6. I got this from my grandfather around a year before he passed away, unfortunately. I have this as a keepsake to remember him, which is honestly really cool because this was his old phone, and then when he upgraded to the iPhone 5 he kind of used this as like a little music player, and then he just stopped using it entirely, and I found it in a drawer and I was like, hey, can I have this? And he said yes. So I have this beautiful device now. It does fully work, it just hasn't been charged, along with pretty much all these devices. And now we're on to the iPhone 4s, oh my goodness. Here we have this iPhone 4. I believe this is 8GB CDMA model. I believe this is running some version of iOS 5. I'm actually gonna go ahead and plug this one in, just so I can see what it's running. Ah, there we go. Oh, we're just gonna put you here, just so you can surprise us with your vibrations. Here's another CDMA iPhone 4. This is, I believe, running iOS 6. The battery is also dead on all of these. I don't believe I set the storage capacity on this one. This is a 16GB model. While this iPhone 4 charges, we're gonna take a look at this beast of an iPhone 4. This shattered mess is a, I believe, 16GB CDMA iPhone 4 on iOS 7. It's not locked with a passcode, but it has someone else's Apple ID on it, and it has no back, absolutely no back on it. Now the reason for that is because of this. This is an iPhone 4S, and it has the back from this phone on here. Now, you may be asking, why? Why did I do that? Oh my god, I just realized how yellow this iPhone 4 is. Wow, I didn't see that before. Ooh, this is the only white iPhone 4 that I have. This iPhone has no battery. at all. The reason for that is because it didn't come with one, I don't think. I ended up putting iOS 9 on here, considering it's 8 gigabytes. I don't care, I think it's funny. And last but not least, I have my favorite of the 4 series. This is a 32 gigabyte iPhone 4S. Look how beautiful it is. It's on iOS 6.1.3. Are you doing anything? You're not doing like anything. Watch. That has the iOS 7 boot and everything because I downgraded it back to iOS 5, but this is genuine iOS 6. Watch this. Boom, look at that, genuine iOS 6 charge screen. Ooh, look at that. We're actually gonna wait for this to charge. You pack your turn. Get out of here. So first off, this is a 32 gigabyte iPhone 5 on iOS 10.3.4. I have not tampered with it at all. It's been on the same version ever since I got it. Haven't done anything to it besides occasional jailbreaking, but even that jailbreak tool kind of stopped working on it, so it works completely fine on the version that it's running, and I've had pretty much no issues with it. iOS 10 runs pretty good on the iPhone 5, I'm not even gonna lie. This is a silver iPhone 5 running iOS 8.4.1. It is completely dead because the battery actually sucks in this one. Oh my god, it actually is so bad. This is an 8GB iPhone 5C. I have made a video on this before, I believe. Why the 8GB iPhone is the worst or whatever. Something along those lines. This is running iOS 10.3.3. I actually put the motherboard inside of a new shell, and the reason for that is actually because of this. Hang on. This was the original chassis that it was inside. Now I don't know if you can see at all if it's like, you know, expanded a little bit or curved, but I can kind of feel a curve on this battery, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it was starting to do some not so great things, so that's why I moved over the internals from the 5C into this chassis, so that not only does the battery last so much longer, but there's no risk of anything happening. Now this is not the only 5C that I own. If you've watched my channel before, you would know that I have had a giant lot of iPhone 5Cs. In fact, I have every single color of the iPhone 5C, including this iPhone 5C, which is actually on iOS 8. I'm pretty sure all of these except for the iOS 8 one are on iOS 9. That's still not all the 5Cs as well. I also have 4 additional white ones. This one actually turns on and is charged. Now I don't know if I'm actually going to sell any of these. I most likely am going to sell off these 5Cs because, I mean, I don't need this many white iPhone 5Cs. This one was my first 5C, of course I'm going to keep it. And I have the entire color scheme and I think that's kind of cool. Oh yeah, I want to mention that that's still not all the 5Cs that I have. I have these. The only difference is these are all shells. They have nothing in them. They only have batteries, and even then, I don't even think the batteries even work. Next up, we have this 16GB iPhone 5S. This is in the beautiful space gray color. The screen is popping off because I switched it to a gold chassis, and it didn't like it, so I kind of that up, I'm not gonna lie. And I haven't used this in quite a while because iOS 12 shut down support for literally everything. Moving on, we have the iPhone SE. This is my old phone. This is something I used to daily drive back in 2018 and 2019. I have an 8808 sticker on it. It's running iOS 15.0.1. I have not updated it since then. And last but not least from the 4-inch iPhones is this 16GB iPhone SE. This is actually the one from the lot video that I got that didn't work. It turns out it just had a dead screen. Other than that, this iPhone actually works. It had a dead screen, so I just put a 5S screen on it from a locked 5S, and I put it on here, and now it completely works. Oh, you're turning on. Wait, we're gonna take a break for a little bit. We're gonna take a break from moving on to the next category. This one is turning on. There we go. Okay. But yeah, here's the 4S running iOS 6. I am not updating to iOS 9, absolutely not. I have some games as well. You can see the new badges on these games as well. Whoa, never played. Whoa. Back when Apple was full of whimsy and joy. The silent switch is not doing too hot. Oh, now I'd like to introduce you to the iPhone 6. This is a 64GB iPhone 6 running iOS 12.5.7. Oh, clicky buttons. Listen to the click. You hear that? Notice how I didn't, play the click into the camera mic because I'm not using my phone's microphone, you may have noticed in this video. It probably sounds like ass, I'm sorry, but that's just the mic that I'm using. Here is a 32GB iPhone 6S. This used to be my friend's before he gave it to me. I think he had an iPhone XR or an iPhone 11, so that's why he gave this one to me. I thought it was really cool that he wanted to give me this phone, and I took really good care of it. Like, it still works, although the battery is pretty bad on it. This is running iOS 15.7.1, I believe, and I have not updated it since. This is another iPhone 6S. This one's actually kind of special though, but also kind of sad. This is a 64GB iPhone 6S running iOS 12, some version of iOS 12. I don't remember which one. The sad thing is, I looked up the account name, right, for the iCloud, and apparently the owner of this iPhone has sadly passed away in 2022. So that's pretty unfortunate. I found this in the lot of iPhones that I got in that one video. Rest in peace to the old owner of this phone. I promise I've taken very good care of it. As you can see, the screen is beautiful. It's been in its case and I haven't tampered with it. This is a 32GB iPhone 7 in a beautiful matte black color. I actually think this design looks really nice. I think it looks really good. Wow, they haven't made a black like this since the iPhone 5, and oh my goodness, it looks beautiful. This is also running iOS 15. What version? I don't remember, I'm not gonna lie. This is a 64GB iPhone 8. This is running iOS 16.6. This phone actually used to belong to one of my good friends, Elias. You may know him as MeowTechYT. Him and my other friend Tabby, they do a channel together called Smash Tech, so you guys should really check them out. But yeah, I've taken really good care of this phone. I think the battery health on this phone is around 80% still, I believe. I think it's like 86% or something. I love the iPhone 8. It is so beautiful. I think it looks amazing. Okay, those were the smaller phones. Let's get to the plus size phone. This, my friends, is a 128GB iPhone 7 Plus. Now, this was my first Plus phone that I've ever gotten, and I want to say, dang, this thing is huge. That's what she said, but I'm being quite serious. This thing, wow. It does turn on, it does work. I'm pretty sure it's also on iOS 15.8 something. Not the latest one, but it's up there. This is a 256GB iPhone 8 Plus. This is the space gray model. It is beautiful. Oh my goodness. This is my favorite Plus model that they've made. I know the 7 Plus looks pretty much identical from the front, but from the back, oh my god, that glass back is beautiful. Ooh, look at that beautiful back. Ooh, it's so pretty. It's so stylish. Wow, it's so good. It feels more premium than the iPhone 7 Plus. I'm not sure what the battery health is at on this one, but I do think it's kind of on the lower end, if not like in the mid 80s. Now this next one I kind of can't show because I'm recording with it, so you're just gonna have to bear with me. I'm recording with the iPhone XR right now. As you can see, it is a 64GB iPhone XR running iOS 18. I actually have it hooked up to my computer, and it's recording the audio from my actual microphone. So that's how this setup is going. We're recording on the iPhone, right? And here is my main phone. This is the iPhone 14 Pro. It is on iOS 26.1, I believe. It's a 128 gig model. This is my daily driver. I've been using this for over 3 years. And as a 14 Pro owner, you know, they don't have the best battery reputation. However, for me owning this phone for 3 years now, it just hit under the 80% mark, which is actually kind of surprising. I thought it would happen a lot sooner. And yes, my screen protector is very messed up on this phone. I do need to get it replaced at some point, probably soon. Don't mind the 21,000 emails, that's not important. And anyway guys, I want to thank you all for watching this iPhone collection video. If you have enjoyed and you want to see more videos like this, make sure you leave a like, maybe even subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video.